First, congratulations to Texas. They played an amazing game. They're a great team, and we wish them the best of luck in the tournament. I guess my opening statement about our team is that I'm extremely proud of how we played. I think we knew how we could play, and we executed at a really high level offensively against a really strong defensive team, especially at the net. And like I told the team, you know, all we ask as coaches is that they're invested and that they feel free to compete and enjoy the competition, because so much hard work goes into what they do. And this team is truly invested, and I think you can tell, I think you can see it when we play. I think they inspire others as they inspire me. So I can't say enough positive things about my team. We really wanted to win that. It's unfortunate that we didn't, but I think that we met up with a really tough team in the second round, and you know, might have been a different story against another team, but anyways, that's it.
Questions for Coach?
I guess you take those offensive numbers against most teams. You take those offensive numbers and live with it.
Absolutely. I mean, we hit, you know, right around just under 300 for the entire season. We hit a little over 300 in Conference USA, and then we hit 340 tonight against the number 2 team in the country. So yeah, I'll take those numbers.
Well, you said yesterday that you wanted to play wrestling. You feel confident going forward doing that. Do you feel that you guys are able to do that tonight in a hostile environment against the number 2 team?
Yeah, I saw every single member of my team fighting as hard as they could. It inspired me, and I think it inspired everyone else. I'm so proud of the heart that we showed, and still performing well, even though the points didn't turn out our way. I think we did a great job. I'm really proud of our team.
Do you feel like you scared them?
We gave them a little spook, but they're a great team. So.
Yeah.
Jarrett was saying that he was talking to you before the match, and one of the things you said was Molly was someone who's really tough to scheme for. Can you just talk a little bit about what she provides that team and how hard it was to stop her?
I mean, to me, she's a huge X factor for them. She's extremely efficient. They run her so fast, and she can hit all the angles. She clearly sees the block. So yeah, I mean, she's a really great player that maybe is underestimated at times, or maybe not as recognized as some of the other All-Americans on their team, but have a lot of respect for her. And we definitely had a lot of respect for her, and she still, I mean, she hit over 500 against us. She was very hot early on in the game, and then we made a couple of adjustments. I feel like we slowed her down, especially with our serve. They weren't able to set her as much, so that we knew that was going to be key. But yes, I mean, that team has so much balance, and you know, just unfortunate for us, we couldn't defensively keep up. They have such a strong offense, and we tried to make several adjustments, and they found an answer. They countered, so kudos to them.
And Skylar feels like she kind of took over her set, to say the least.
Yeah.
Say about her.
Another player, like once again, she's tough to defend because she's very high and she can hit all the angles, and then she started dropping tips. So, you know, she definitely saw what was going on with our defense and made some tough plays from a really high spot. So, I mean, we had one of our best blocks up against her, and she was still managing the game well. So.
Nicole, we all had quite a few fans show up to this game tonight. Your band was here, your bench was going crazy throughout the entire match. What does that energy give y'all as a team?
We're so lucky that we have like the loyalist fans of all time. Our student body at Rice, like they support us like so hard. I remember a couple times ago when we played Texas at home, they packed our stadium, which we had never seen before, and that really gives us like that extra oomph, because we bring a lot of energy ourselves, but it definitely helps out even more. And I want to thank my parents and my family and the other parents for coming to every single game and bringing their flags and their pom-poms and just cheering so hard. We're so lucky.
Brody, I guess y'all came in with a lot of confidence. You know, y'all beat beaten them before, so can you talk about the mindset y'all had going into this match?
Yeah, I think we just really wanted to play our game. I know earlier this season we played them and we feel like we didn't. And so we really wanted to hone in on our serve and pass game, which I thought we did super well. And just groveling for those tough points, and I thought we did that super well as well. Putting our bodies on the floor, diving for balls, leaving everything out there, and I think we just totally did that tonight.
How tough is that for you, your position, with all the rockets coming so constantly?
Yeah.
What's that like?
Yeah, you definitely have to be stopped on defense because they have such heavy arms and they contact the ball so high. So you really just got to be stopped on defense and try and make a move towards the ball. Sometimes, you got to move on from those crazy kills. And so I think we did well at that tonight and just moving on to the next point.
Coach, is it hard to get going any wrong runs against them?
Is it hard to get runs against them?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean,
Put points together.
yeah, and that's the difference between the last time we played them this season and today was we were able to put a lot of pressure on them with our serve.
Right.
And that caused us to, set up our block a little bit better. But, going back to the first set, our passing was not there. I think they had 5 aces in the first set, and then they ended up with 7 for the entire match. And that's a team that has a great aggressive serve, and they were pretty consistent at the beginning of the match with it. So I think the crowd was, it was loud. It took us a minute to maybe adjust and communicate with each other, which we knew would happen. But that's something that I'm really proud of the team for making those adjustments. You could see them coming together, really giving eye contact and working through the noise, because there was a lot of noise, and makes this a tough place to play, but I'm really proud of how our team handled it.
I know with the COVID eligibility and all that stuff, it's kind of sticky, so I don't know where these two stand as far as their eligibility, but if this is it for them, or did they kind of leave this program and what can we say about Nicole?
Oh, well, Nicole's used her super senior year this year. And I mean, I can't say enough about Nicole. She is an amazing volleyball player. She's an amazing person. She's an amazing student. That's the other thing. She excels in the classroom at the highest level. She's really bright, and she has given so much to the program and helped elevate Rice volleyball along with Carly. The two of them together have been a beautiful combination, and just as teammates. And I can't say enough about, there's talent all over the country, but when you get talent and commitment and teamness and selfless leaders like these two, it just makes me super proud. We're definitely going to miss Nicole, and then Carly. You want to?
Yeah, I'm going to take my COVID year, so I'll be back for one more season. Yeah. Super excited.
Me too.
What was the impact that this program has had on you as just a person?
I mean, it's really hard to put into words, but I've just had an amazing time. I've built character for sure. I think when I came in, I was not really emotionally tough, but I always love when Jenny tells me that I'm really good at bouncing back, and I think I can take that into my real life, not letting things get me down, staying forever optimistic. And then, of course, I've made my best friends on this team. Totally cliche. I say it every single day, but I've made my best friends on this team, and I'm so thankful for those relationships.
She kind of takes some vicious swings.
Oh, yeah.
Is she kind of a ruthless person?
Only on the volleyball court.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I know you didn't get the win you wanted to, but you obviously prepared and tested Texas for the sharp hit of a region, I guess you could say. I don't know if that surprised you when you saw the bracket, how many tough teams there were in this region. What are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, I mean, we had a suspicion it would be Baylor or Texas, and both are at a really high level right now, top 5 in the country. So it didn't really matter to us where we got sent. We knew we wanted to embrace the opportunity and play Rice volleyball, and we really feel like we can compete at the highest level when we play our game. And so my hope was just that this team was able to relax and trust the process that we've gone through and just enjoy the moment. And we did not get the result we wanted, but I feel like they left everything on the floor and showed what a quality team we are.
You probably did scare them.
Yeah. It,
It wasn't really a sweep.
yeah, I don't think the score was very indicative of how competitive it was. But, you know, once again, we wish Texas the best. Great program.
Anything else? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.